essence of this story is that um, the intelligence community assessment of January 6, 2017, which is really the functional beginning of the Trump-Russia scandal, it said that Vladimir Putin ordered an influence campaign to denigrate Hillary Clinton and to help President-elect Trump's electoral chances. We found out that a House Intelligence Intelligence Committee investigation discovered that they had suppressed dissent in order to write that report, and found that Russia wasn't at all worried about a Hillary Clinton presidency. In fact, they were comfortable with the idea. They were comfortable with their relationship. They described being fine with the continuity, and this whole idea that Russia was terrified of Hillary and wanted to help Trump was a manufactured WMD style hoax, basically.
Well, but Matt, this comes on the heels of your recent report that you broke, that U.S. House Intelligence Committee asked foreign agencies to spy 26 on Trump and 26 of his associates in the run-up to the 26th election. So this is just not the Michael Steele being filtered in to the FISA courts to get those warrants, but this is also our own government under Obama telling foreign leaders to spy on a political candidate.
Right, yes. I'm sorry, I apologize for the misunderstanding. That was the first story in our series we published. And yes, we were told that there were up to 26, at least 26 Trump aides and associates who were targeted for surveillance in the election year of 2016. And if you remember correctly, there were stories in the New Yorker and the Guardian suggesting that the genesis of this entire investigation came from overseas, that agencies like Britain's GCHQ, which is their version of the NSA, had intercepted streams of illicit communications, and that they were troubled and contacted the CIA. Well, our sources told us the exact opposite story, that it was actually our initiative, and that we went overseas asking our foreign allies to help us intervene and place these people under surveillance, which ultimately led to the FBI investigation.
Well, this is all coming at a time when the reauthorization of FISA, the Foreign International Surveillance Act, we have direct evidence on why this court should not be renewed. How is it? It was revealed in 2020 by Lindsey Graham in a declassified FBI document that the FBI, quote, the FBI was continuing to mislead regarding the reliability of the Steele dossier that I mentioned earlier, lying to Congress about the reliability of the Russian subscore. Look, if some Republican congressmen are behind this, do we have any hope for the Fourth Amendment anymore?
I think it's going to be difficult. Obviously, once upon a time, I'm an old school ACLU liberal. Once upon a time, those folks would have been up in arms about this stuff. But they're not anymore. And look, the concern about the abuse of FISA and the 702 program, that's not new. There was an enormous, devastating report in 2016 and 2017 about wide-scale abuses, not just involving Trump, but involving thousands of other people. And this program is rife with problems on the front and back end in terms of the ordering of the surveillance and the unmasking of the transcripts on the other end. It's a mess. It's a gigantic, unsupervised, unwarranted surveillance program that they're not going to fix.
Matt, you do phenomenal work. Where can people follow more about you and read all you put out a 15-page document just today?